Yeah, today I would like to talk about belief systems. One in particular, which is that we cannot live freely and fruitfully. And so, in particular, some of us see physicality and as a difficult hardship. I think most of us feel that way about it, but I don't know. I can just say some of us, for sure. Those who are trying to understand what life is about, right? And I just had a conversation with someone who, basically just blasted me with a clear picture of what it's all about. Even for me, I see myself also with this supposed dilemma, which is physicality is just too much for me. At this time in my life, actually, I'm more at home. I'm a housewife, and I'm not someone who really likes to do housework. And so for me, this happens to me in the sense where for me, like household chores are just absolutely boring and unmotivating, and it feels so heavy and so dense, and it takes me forever to get a project going. And so this is my attitude about it, right? And so what I've been inspired by some people out there, which I will eventually put on the website and in my book, so people can go into it. I'm not going to talk about that now, but it's that we believe that we are not conscious in physicality, or we don't know how to merge our consciousness into our physical life. The thing is that consciousness is always there. The connection to source is always there. It's always possible. But for whatever reason, we choose not to connect to it for different reasons, different backgrounds, different enterings in the world. When you came into the world, how you came here and how you entered, and family circumstances and so on. Now, many different reasons. And so somehow we have this disconnection. And this disconnection makes us, so to say, practice life in a way which is unconscious, and we have a false understanding about what physicality is about. And so basically what I want to say is that if one can try to understand that all one needs to do is to merge the consciousness into the physical life, into the physical realm, into your daily routines, then it could be actually quite a pleasant experience. It could be more fruitful, it could be more joyous, you could experience more peaceful moments. And so this is about also embodying spirit, right? Consciousness is spirit. Spirit is the source. Let's just keep it simple. And with this presence, then actually nothing can possibly be so difficult. You don't need to suffer, and you can really experience life as something beautiful. There are people out there that embody that, and so embody presence from spirit, source, or have the scientific conscious awareness to not take physicality so seriously, or or something as, painful. It's just a matter of choice that we choose to connect to Source. And we do this by choosing to involve our consciousness, our higher self, so to say, our higher consciousness. Because everybody is conscious, but there's just these low-level consciousness, and then there's the higher self, which is in connection with Source. And so allowing the higher self, the higher consciousness, to integrate more and more on a daily basis into the life, into your routines. When you get up in the morning, when you go to work, when you drive there, when you interact with people, when you leave work, when you interact with your children. And this basically changes your whole reality. And it's a process. It's a step-by-step process. One shouldn't expect that like overnight everything changes. Could be. There are some out there like Moji and Edgar Tolle that all of a sudden they were having an enlightenment, a full body enlightenment, and then they just basically from then on they were present. Source was present, and they were able to share that from then on. And for some of us, it might be a slow process, but and who's to say what slow is, right? This is not about time, how long. It's just about choosing to do it now, and you begin now, and integrate now, and that's it. So I'm just gonna say it like a kind of affirmation. Merge your higher conscious self in physicality, in your physical life, in your daily routines now.